see what our guest analyst has to say. Oliver Sloup from Blue Line Futures, thanks for joining the show from Chicago. Well, what are your thoughts here? I mean, let's not kind of make anything up. There's not a lot going on.
Not a whole lot going on. We did get some rains in South America, which I think kind of put grains on their back heels to start the week, and I think we're probably set up to see some follow through on the back of that. We do have export inspections weekly report that comes out here in about 10 minutes, so that might be something worth noting, but really not a whole lot of new news as we head into the holidays. So we wouldn't be surprised to see the volume and trade participation kind of dwindle as we head towards the end of the week. But I think you and I talked about it last Thursday. The volatility is so low in these markets. Looking at the CME CVOL index, the grain volatility index, we're basically at the lowest level since February of 2020. So if you're a producer who's looking for relatively cheap protection, there's a lot of opportunities in the options market. And typically over the last couple of years, we've seen that volatility trend lower into the end of the year. And by the time early spring rolls around, you see that pop in volatility because there's so much more uncertainty with regards to weather and crop production here in the state. So volatility is low. I think that presents an opportunity for producers to help protect price.
I'm pretty sure your phones aren't ringing off the hook right now. Maybe they are. Who knows? But I mean, if they are ringing today, what are most guys calling you up and talking about?
Well, we're talking about protecting the downside risk, and that's something that I've been trying to advocate for guys for a while. We're at pretty decent prices for a lot of these agricultural commodities, and I think the options, the way that they're priced right now, you can establish a pretty darn good floor in some of these markets, and it allows you to sleep at night. And with the options market, what's great about it is you can remain bullish and optimistic on the markets, but at least you get that peace of mind knowing that if something does happen and we do roll over, you've got that protection underneath you.
And I'm going to say this every half hour all day today, but although things can get a little dicey and volatile with not a lot of volume, it's also a time that you can take advantage of that too, right? You can have some wish orders on the buy side to the downside, or some wish sales above, right? So you can put some things in that might happen overnight or in a very quick time frame during the day, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it makes sense to have some working orders in a market environment like this. And, like you said, you don't need to force anything, but there's still plenty of opportunities regardless of how quiet the action might be throughout the rest of the week and really the end of the year as well.
Yeah, because I just don't want people to get lulled to sleep thinking, we're going to keep on talking about holiday markets, slow, no volume, a lot of volatility. Yeah. But there are things that you can do that can enhance your marketing plan.
Absolutely.